Hey YouTubers, it is Veroni Anderson, the Love Catalyst and the Sacred and the Theater Healer Practitioner. I help women become the sacred woman that they were meant to be. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the third eye, and I hope you have heard about the third eye before. I'm going to tell you my personal experience, how I open my third eye. The third eye is one of the energy center of the body. We have like 7 energy center of the body, and the third eye is one of the energy center, right? And it's not like I have a actual eye there. It's all about my intuition. Open up my intuition to see another world. My consciousness is now open. I remember a while back, I was saying to a friend of mine that if this is what my life is supposed to be, then I would prefer die, because something is missing. And I went in search of meaning, I guess, of life, and I went in search of metaphysics, and I learned about all the energy centers that we have in our body, and I learned about opening up the third eye, and I went on a mission to open mine, and I finally did. And when I opened it, I didn't really even realize that it was open. I just realized that something extraordinary like happened to me. And from that day on, it's just been just a whirlwind. Not really a whirlwind, but just different stuff, different understanding, just different knowledge, just different clarity that's just been happening to me. And I just been discovering like certain things, just certain knowledge and certain wisdom just fall in place. Maybe things that I read before that I didn't have any clear understanding of. It's just like voila. It's just falling into place, right? So, as I said, my personal experience, this is what I did to open my third eye. So, first of all, I use frankincense and myrrh essential oil, and I use it to anoint my third eye right here, right? And it helped me to go into that meditative state. So as I said, your third eye is that you're not actually seeing with your 2 physical eye, but you're seeing with your intuition is like leading you, right, to just a different world. So I use frankincense and myrrh to like open it. Other people, different stuff, but with me, that's the oil I connect with, because frankincense and myrrh, as you know, was that oil when Jesus was born. The 3 wise men actually bring frankincense and myrrh to Jesus, because frankincense and myrrh is actually one of the highest vibration oil. Like, everything have vibration, right? So frankincense and myrrh actually vibrate, and it's actually been said that when you use frankincense and myrrh, it actually go up to God. So I use frankincense. I still do every day. I put frankincense and myrrh right here with a cross in my forehead, right where my third eye is supposed to be. And that's how I meditate and connect to spirit, right? One of the other stuff that I use was sound. I use sound. I found a mantra that was very powerful to me that take me into that calming transcendental stage, right? So I use or in my case I use womb, because I specialize in like womb healing. So I use womb, and it connects me to it, and it just gives me this calming. I don't even know how to tell you. It's like I know that I am conscious, but there is this calm that comes over my body that I can't explain it to you. I really can't. The state that I go in, right? When I just chant that word. So find a word that when you say it, find a chant. There are so many different mantras that you could say. You could say, there is Lam, there is there is Womb, there is Adi Shakti, there is just so Namo Namo. There is just so many mantras that you could say, right? So you find a mantra. You could make your own. Find one that connects to you, right? You feel it into your soul and into your heart, and then you could use that. The next thing is that I actually use a stone, and the stone that I use is blue kyanite, right? I put it on my forehead. I put it on my forehead. A lot of people don't say that, but as I said, that is my experience. Blue kyanite actually align all the chakras. You cannot have that stone with you, and your chakras is not aligned. It align all your chakras, so it make that energy like flow. So I use blue kyanite, but lazar, which stone? Lapis, sorry, I messed up the pronunciation of that stone all the time. My daughter like get it right, but there is many different stones that you could blue adverine is that you could use that stone, right? But just look up a stone and just see which one connects to you. One of the most powerful, the next step, one of the most powerful thing that actually take me just totally away and just let me feel calm and take me into that gap, into that space, is breathing. Breath. You connect to spirit. Your breath and spirit and God is the same thing, right? And a lot of people don't breathe. We shallow breathe. We don't breathe from our belly all the way up. So when you do, there is many different form of breathing. Many different form of breathing. The breathing that I did that take me into that state where I feel like my body actually, like I came out of my conscious body, right? And went into a different world. But I was present every moment, but I know that I was somewhere else, was circle of breath. But there is many other breath technique that you could use. You could do the Shakti breath. There's many other breath techniques. So find a breath technique, or you could, of course, work with me. I could work with you to show you how to open your third eye if you're interested in it. As I said, you could book a session with me right under the link. I'm going to put my link below and actually walk you through opening your third eye if you choose. But breathing is so essential when you're opening your third eye, and how very essential. As I said, there's many different breaths that you could do. You could do that 4, inhale for 4, hold for 4, but that one didn't work for me to take me into that space. I did the circular breath, and the circular breath actually take me into that space. Now I could also, the fire breath actually could take you into that space, right, where you connect to your with your third eye. And how do you know that your third eye is open? As I said, that calm that comes over you, and then like voila, there is like a darkness. You like see a darkness first, and then there is different colors, right? And then those colors have shapes, like different shapes. I actually feel like there was a firework going. It's like I couldn't move my body, but but there was just like fireworks just going on into my brain. Like I was just seeing fireworks, right? My eyes was closed, and there was just a lot of things just going on inside my head. I have never felt anything like this. Now, because I've done it, because from that happened, from that day, now I could close my eyes and just connect to my third eye like very easily, right? But there is days when if I'm not relaxed enough, if I'm not in that meditative state that I can't reach it. But when I get into that state, the first color that I see is black, of course. Like I feel like I'm traveling black, and then different colors. It depends on how far I go. Sometimes it's orange, and most of the time sometimes it's green. But when I am into that space, the color that I see a lot is purple, and it just have different shapes and different forms. And then there is just this relaxation that comes right over me. So that's how those are the frankincense and myrrh. But maybe you connect to a different essential oil. I use it to night my forehead. I also use a stone. I put it on my forehead, right? And it just helped me to just take me to that stage. I also use sounds, mantra, right? And then breathing, different breathing technique. And as I said, it was a circle of breath that took me there, that made me have that explosive experience. But there is many other breath that you could use. Now, if you have a question, comment below. That is my journey and how I connect to my third eye, and it has been a really wild ride and wild experience for me. So if you're interested and just feel like there is something else out there, and like there's a different awareness, there's a different consciousness out there, and you want to reach it, you don't want to feel stuck anymore, you don't want to feel like you're missing out on life, dissatisfied, stuck, unfocused, then you could book a session with me. Make a comment under the link and we could talk. It's Veroni Anderson. I help you become the sacred woman that you were meant to be. Thank you and have a nice night. Bye.